How's it going, everybody? God Baer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back with our yTb series. This is game 9. So we only have one game left on the season. If the Baltimore Ravens, being my team, can win this game today, we will be the champions of the season. If we don't, we have, of course, one game to do so. And I know the Chiefs are trying to fight their asses off and prevent us from winning the championship, because of course that championship rewards the leaders or the title holders with an extra level boost, which of course is very nice. Caleb Wright will be now known as Joe Beastman, which is one of the names that he had in a previous yTb series, just reverting back to that instead of Caleb Wright. And if you guys want any of your attributes, your equipment, your height, your weight, your name, etc., anything on your player changed, feel free to comment it down below and we will do that and get that done for you. And no new members, we're still at 18, but that is a very good number to have. It's the most we've had in any of our yTb series. And again, I just have to reiterate how much I appreciate and love the fact that you guys are enjoying this series. You are what make this series enjoyable for myself. And now, the Ravens being the home team, we will spin the wheel and I will actually win the bonus experience, and I am very happy with that. I actually think this is my second time winning it. I'm not completely sure, but it's not back to back, so I will take it. And of course, I'm hoping to have a good day, even though the Chiefs are opening up the ball in this game. We want Hyphy to throw as many turnovers as we possibly can, as Sean Toaster getting smacked by Joe Beastman coughs up the ball and we get it. So nice hit. I'm happy that we have safeties. For the longest time we only had IM Konrad on the defense, but now the defense just becoming complete as third and one. We will not convert that one. Don't know why we're going with wide receiver screens. They tend to not really work out, but here you see Cocoa Puff trying to get into the end zone, but a little too slow. I believe you have 15 to 20 attribute points to put into your player, which possibly could have got you into the end zone. And now another drive halted and by a CPU sack. So that one's gotta hurt, as nasty hit. Sean Alexander is proving to be one of the hardest hitters in this series. That is his third forced fumble of his career, and he hasn't even been in the season for the entirety of it. So we're going to want to shy away from him. He is now the right outside linebacker. I did not share with you about that change. He was a middle linebacker, but he wanted to become the right outside. I just didn't show you guys because it's still technically a linebacker spot, but yeah, he's outside linebacker instead of middle inside linebacker. So other than that, Ravens got the lead, hoping that we can just build upon that. Is almost getting an interception is Joe Beastman. He's already got that forced fumble and nearly getting a second turnover of the day. And this is just Josh Oof continuing to do what he has been doing ever since he reached 90 agility, getting himself into the end zone, tying this ball game up. And now Sean Maffia, his first career carry, goes for 32 yards. Crazy Hands is going to cut him off and tackle him to get him out of bounds. And now, the very few times my quarterback gets to run it with a read option, I'm happy that I was able to pick up 9 yards. And don't worry, punch. That fumble is going to be overturned. You were caused by the ground to cough up that ball. So now we still have a good chance about putting this one into the end zone. And since Madden wanted to scare you with that fumble, we're going to go ahead and throw it to you on a halfback screen, and you get in the end zone for the both of us. And we take the lead back, which is the main part. We just don't want the Chiefs to have any sort of hopes in this game. We want to just solidify the victory and clinch this championship title. I want that extra level boost. That's just a dart by Hyphy to Sean Toaster, and that was just a good pass. Nothing else you can really say about it, as he is continuously going to the CPU Tyreek Hill. I know you guys see that he's number 11, but Isaac Heron, the free safety or strong safety on the Chiefs, is number 10, so that means Tyreek Hill had to change numbers, as Dragon Elite on the slant is going to get himself into the end zone. diving before he reaches Joe Beastman because he's already got a forced fumble in this game. Smart play to make sure you cross the plane before getting smacked by Joe Beastman. And now, Justin DaMan. Again, both tight ends are getting a little neglected. You both, I believe, have 15 to 20 attribute points to allocate into your player. So if you guys will, mainly my guy, because I want all of my wide receiver options to create the most out of whenever passes I can get their way. I am a very accurate quarterback now with 80s in my deep, medium, and short with 80 throw power. So my ideal build is to now get my throw power to 85, if not 90, and then back to accuracies to get to 85 in all three categories, and then finally to more speed for a scrambling quarterback. And I know, okay, this is just bad timing, and Crazy Hands gets his second interception of his career. Just bitter. That's my third interception of my season, my career, and I don't like it. That's the only category I want Hyphy to be able to beat me in, is the turnover ratio. But right now, I'm ahead of him with 1 on this game, 3-2, but that's besides the point. You see that Sean Maffia down at the 1 yard line. Crazy Hands intercepts my pass and then takes away a passing touchdown from me. Punch gets it in despite being tackled down at the 1, but of course, being the quarterback, I'm a little biased and I wanted that passing touchdown, as again right here, forced fumble, and you guys recovered it, so it's not going to try to overturn it. You are stuck with that forced fumble, which is one of those things that just sucks for obviously Joshy Oof. A forced fumble that ended up gaining 1 to 2 extra yards, the CPU is just going to deal with, and you have another fumble on your stat sheet. So again, that sucks, but now Punch with his agility that has been building up, showing it off a little bit, just maneuvering around some of the defenders and picking up that first down. And now us just looking for something, and tried to wind that arm up and throw it deep, but we do get tackled for a sack. CPU sack though, and now Hyphy wanting to keep our stats quite similar outside of a little bit of rushing attempts from me. We once again are tied with 3 interceptions apiece on the season, and he threw that one to Cameron Gross, our linebacker of, I believe, 2 games ago. And now Punch again, just busting off his big runs. He's kind of reverted back to his beginning days, because there was a while there where he was neglecting his attribute points, and since he got them put into his player, he's back to just dominating, and I'm happy to see it. We have a 2-possession lead with just about a minute left in this game, so it's looking very pretty for us just to come away with the victory. Sean Toaster probably could have hustled a little bit more and got a block right there to catapult Josh Oof into the end zone, but it doesn't really matter because a couple plays later, you see that Dragon Elite goes up and over Joe Beastman just to secure that pass and get into the end zone. But we're going to go ahead and kneel it out. Come away with the championship victory on Game 9. Sean Maffia wins player of the game, and I'm happy to see a wide receiver actually won it. Typically, if a wide receiver does well, it means the quarterback does well, and they just give it to him. But Madden actually saw that Sean Maffia did the majority of the work with a rushing attempt of 32 yards. So it's nice to see. So you get the 3 extra experience from the player of the game. Everybody on the Baltimore Ravens roster, we will get a extra level from this point on. So if you guys see, a lot of us have at least, actually there's no one that's going to have less than 5 attribute points to allocate into their player, because everybody was guaranteed to grow a level, if not 2 or 3, depending on how much experience you got in this game. So again, I want to see some of that smack talk comments, the SDCs down in the comment section, especially from my Baltimore Ravens. We just came away with the championship game. We now have that trophy. We got to level up on all of the Chiefs defenders, and it is so nice to have. And of course, be sure to check out your experience and your attribute points to allocate into your player. And now the Ravens with a new little text on there, which is champ for the champions ×1, because those players have been rewarded a championship level and a championship trophy. So just a nice little addition to our stat sheets. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. We have 18 players, so it's a lot of stats for you guys to see. It is in alphabetical order instead of team order, which it was a few games ago. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section and by the thumbs up. Much appreciated. And again, I do just want to get in your guys' heads to make sure you turn on the notifications. I want you guys to be on top of watching these videos. I want each of the players to be as accurately built as possible. And what I mean by that is, as soon as you get attribute points, I want you guys to be able to let me know where you want them so I can punch out more and more videos of the yTb series. Because a lot of the time, I'm just trying to give you guys more opportunities to let me know where you want your points allocated. But again, that's going to wrap this one up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, everybody, God Baer out.